Hi, I'm Ben for Review You, and with me is Glennis and Morgan, and we're here to talk about Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift is not just a pop star anymore, she's a media icon. How did we get to this point?
Taylor Swift has really changed. She's been around since 2006. Her first album was self-titled Taylor Swift, and it was more of a country style album. And from there, it's kind of grown into more of a pop style.
Yeah, and she progressed from there. She had stuff like Our Song, which she wrote completely by herself. And after that, she had the Fearless album. She had songs like Love Story and You Belong With Me. And that was a huge, huge pop hit. Both those songs were. And it's kind of, would you say that's led up to what we hear on Red, the more pop sound?
Yeah, there's a lot of vocal effects and just a lot more upbeat kind of, that poppy feel that you get from Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, those kind of things.
Got a beat to it.
Yeah.
So it's hard for someone to be so successful and not be relatable. Taylor Swift is certainly relatable to, it seems like, to almost anybody.
She has definitely related to me and my generation just because when she first started, I was a freshman in high school. And so as she's kind of grown up, and even though maybe her style's kind of changed, me and my generation have also grown up with her kind of at the same time.
I just think that her music is so relatable that all of her songs, if you look at the lyrics and read them, or just listen to the song deeply, all the lyrics, they tell stories. And the stories, no matter what part of your life that you're going through, you can relate to a Taylor Swift song, whether it's from the first album, the second album, or the new album, Red.
So people make a big deal about her personal life. People were going crazy about a picture of her with one of the members of One Direction at a basketball game. Do you think we focus too much on Taylor Swift's personal life and everything, and shouldn't we just focus on the music?
I'd like to say, yeah, we should just focus on the music, but it kind of goes with any celebrity. It doesn't matter who they're dating, what they've done, how they're acting in public. It gets out, we as non-celebrities feed off of that. We want to know who everybody's dating, especially if there's two famous people dating, because when she dates, John Mayer, Taylor Lautner, all those people, she ended up writing songs about them, because she does write her own music, so she writes it about what she knows, and what she knows is dating guys, breaking up with guys, that kind of thing.
I just think that part of the fun in her songs is trying to figure out which boy was it that she wrote that song about. Oh, is she angry at this one? Was she in love with that one at the time?
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the mystery. It's it's exciting for us to try to guess as to who it was.
Kind of bringing her private life into the public eye, I think that's really kind of helped her career.
Well, and she seems like she's a very moral person, or at least that's how she portrays herself. Do you think that's helped her stay accessible to listeners?
For sure. I think that parents, and they really enjoy having just a good influence for their children, for their little girls, instead of having all the scandal that is all in the media. And so I think she's a pretty safe role model for the girls.
And you mentioned she mainly wrote all her own songs coming in, and she still co-writes really all of them. But on the first couple albums, she just kind of paired up with Liz Rose and wrote her stuff. Now she has industry songwriters, Shellback and Max Martin, who they're famous for writing songs for Pink and Britney Spears. Do you think that has taken away some of her credibility as an artist?
Personally, I don't think it's taken away credibility. I think that it's kind of necessary at the stage that she's at. When she first started, it was really, she wrote all her own songs, and that's something everybody knew about her. Now it's getting to that point where she, to keep her name out there and to keep her songs big and, catchy and that kind of thing, I think she does need a little bit of help at times.
So you think it's a natural progression for her as an artist? And how do you guys see Taylor Swift progressing in the future?
I think it's going to be kind of a lot like how it's been. I think she's going to stay pretty popular for a while till she gets a little bit older. I think she's got a wide variety of audience that she's, getting a hold of, and every year there's a new 15-year-old girls that are out there wanting to get her new album, go to her concert, that kind of thing. So whatever she's doing right now, she's doing it right. And I think that she still has a lot of years left.
Great. Well, we will keep track of Taylor Swift. We hope you keep track of Review You. And catch us next time here on Review You.